birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. In this episode, we're moving from Australasia to Europe and the European Cultural Festival. You have been brought in to take over a European cultural visitor attraction and must increase the number of guests in order to pay back the EU subsidy by the end of the current European Parliament term. Fair enough. So the objective here is to have at least 2,000 guests in the park at the end of October year 4 with a park rating of at least 600. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Except it gives us an extra year and a few more guests. I wonder if this is gonna... Oh no, it looks like it's not gonna continue that way. Alright, well maybe not for one. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. So, what do we have here? Alright, so we do have admission fee. Immediately I can tell there are rides here, so I'm going to bump this up to $20 because I think that's more than fair. And let's see. Ooh, so we have different sections because this looks very French. Obviously, we have the Eiffel Tower there and tons of French colors. Why do we have this here? Three? Are you telling me there are more of these? Uh-oh. Yeah, there are more. Okay, so we're going to have to close down a few things almost immediately. But right, so we have a French section over here. I'm going to assume that this is maybe a Russian section. I'm not so sure what this is here. Maybe it's not Russian. I apologize if I'm wrong here. I don't know what's going on here. Over here we have an Italian section, and there's the Colosseum, is it? I really can't remember. My bad, you guys. Over here we have the Union Jack and, well, a phone booth. Cool, and it looks like there's some taxi right here. Yeah, it's totally taxis. Nice. And over here we have the German section. I really enjoy that windmill right there. This, I have no idea what it's supposed to be, but that's because I am apparently very uncultured, and I apologize for that. Right, so we do have some rides going on in here, and it seems like maybe that's going to be a good thing for us since we can actually charge money. That's a good thing. We can actually charge money for these things. However, I do see quite a lot of food places and a lot of information booths, so I want to go ahead and actually get to closing those as soon as possible. Let's see. So we have a few coasters, it seems. We had this one over here, the TVG Train Twister? Jeez. And we have this Sputnik commemoration. Ooh, so it's like a suspended flying coaster is what it is? Let's see. Yes, it is. Nice. All right, and over here we just have this little tiny ride. I suppose that we might not have enough rides to properly suit these areas, but we'll do our best, okay? We'll do our best. Right, so let's see. Balloon stalls. Do we need two? No, we do not. I see them both right over here. So one of them I'm going to actually change immediately to purple balloons. Let's charge $1, and we're just going to change that to all throughout the park. This one, however, I will close that one out and just delete it altogether. Oh, it's not closed. My bad. My bad. Didn't realize that it's not closed. There we go. Can we delete it while we're frozen here? No, we can't. Okay, fair enough. Delete. There we go. All right, so we got some money back right away. Right, so food. I think this is probably fair to have this here because, you know, people are probably going to go into this section and be like, hey, I'm a little bit hungry, but we don't really make much from each cookie, but whatever. I'm going to leave it there. This, however, it has to go. So let's close this one down and make sure that we delete this one as soon as possible because there is no reason to have this here when there's another one really, really close by. All right, so what else do we have here? We have a drink stall. Where the heck is this guy? This guy's all the way over here next to the fries. I suppose that's fair enough because I don't see any other drinks. There's just plenty of food. So the drink stall, you're good there. I suppose we can charge maybe even a little bit more just so we can get some more money from you. Fry shop, you're okay. I guess you're okay. You can be the only one in the road here, and I'll delete the hot dog stall just because I kind of like fries more than I like hot dogs. I guess I don't really like hot dogs much. I don't know. Whatever. So there we go. That one's gone, and that should be good. That should be enough food along this road here, at least in my opinion. We also have a hat stall. Let's go ahead and immediately turn that to purple because we know they are never purple. And also we can charge like $3 for these. So that's more than enough for us here. And we have a pizza stall. I'm going to assume that this is all the way in the Italian section. It is. How much are we charging? That should be fair. We don't need this though, so we know we have to close it down. I know that maybe this might help a little bit, but to me, it's just a waste of money. They can go somewhere else and find their maps and their umbrellas and whatnot, and if they can't, well, I guess that's okay at the same time because, you know, we're not wasting too much money. All right, so where is this? That's over there. That's fair enough. We could charge a little bit more money for that, even though they probably won't pay for it, and this one is all the way in this section. Same thing. It's okay here because, again, it's just... I feel like it works okay, and we can just deal with that on its own. All right, so we have an information booth right there. We do not need this one at all. So let's close this one down and delete it as well, and hopefully we'll be able to switch over the umbrellas all to purple in a second. Let's just switch over here. All right, so where's the rest of these? There's one right there. Why would we need this? That makes 0 sense. All right, so this one's closing down. Jeez, what a waste of money. I wonder if we have like 1 trillion employees or something like that. That's probably wasting even more money. All right, so number 2 is the one down here. Good. I'm okay with this one. Number 5 is in this section. Where's number 6? Number 6 is all the way in the back. I can accept that. I cannot accept number 5, though, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of number 5. There we go. Play that and deletion. There we go. All right, so we get rid of most of all the extra stuff that we really didn't need. Let's go ahead and switch these over to purple and make sure that we charge our usual $5 for the umbrellas and $1, or maybe even over $1 for the maps. I don't know. We'll see. So click, click, and we just have to go and edit the information kiosk 6, which is all the way back here, to make sure that it has the purple umbrellas. So that should be good. And we do have some restrooms. We might have to place more because you know how people are. Oh my gosh, there aren't enough restrooms. Somebody please give us more restrooms. Like, okay, we'll do that eventually. All right, so this is okay with me. We have a little bit of money to work with. Do we have any loans out right now? We don't have any money to work with. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of most of our money. We're going to work with what we deleted from. All right, staff. Holy! Yeah, no, this is not okay, ever. Okay, let me sort out the staff because clearly there's a lot of them here and I really did not expect that. And this is not okay. Alright, so I fired a lot of people. It looks like we saved a lot of money in the long run, hopefully. And we don't have loans anymore, so we won't have to pay any interest. Thank goodness. So the next thing I kind of want to cut down is on this. First thing, though, I do want to get a few rides just in case. And, well, let's take a look at what rides we do have available right now. Ooh, a London bus tram. As nice as that would be, I just don't think it's going to be useful here. Maybe a monorail would, but I think we already have something like that, right? A monorail link, yeah, right here. It's very, very short ride, and it doesn't really do much for us, so it's kind of pointless overall. We do have a ton of rides over here. I think I want to go for... Ooh, it's about to rain. Yes. Umbrellas, please come to me. Right, but I do want to get some of these rides in soon, especially like maybe something like this here. I want to move that into maybe the Russian section. We shall see. Ooh, we have some coasters. What do you have here? Cheesy mice. That would be nice for the French section, but of course we're going to need quite a lot of money to begin with, so that's not going to happen just yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a marketing campaign. That way we can bring in some more people and get some more money. Uh-oh. Guess we're getting lost or stuck. Well, I mean, that's kind of what happens when you have a big park. It just is what it is. I'm not going to do anything for it just because. But let's see. We can run this for 3 weeks? Oh, almost 4 weeks. All right, let's run it for 2 weeks instead and see what we can get from it because I do want some more money. That way we can afford some more rides, and that's going to be super delicious, especially since we'll also get more people, which is our aim here. I want to have at least 1,000 guests by the end of year 1. That, to me, means that we're making good progress, and then we can work from years 2 to 4 to get the last 1,000 because, I mean, the first 1,000 to me seems like the most difficult thing. What? There's like 3 restrooms in the park. What else do they want? I can see one right there. My gosh, what is it with these people? They never find the restrooms. Ugh, how annoying. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go ahead and maybe place that ride down here since we actually were able to make a little bit of profit. So let's go ahead and do that so we can maybe bring in a few more people. What is this? Fabergé egg ride. Maybe. I'll consider it. Let's see, the one that I do want to place is the space rings, and we're going to make a very, very small queue for this one, because as we know, the space rings are a very tiny ride, and people tend to just wait on it for forever. So we're going to place this, I suppose, right here, and we're going to place the exit right there, and let's see, let's go for a nice, proper path that works with the rest of this. I suppose this one. Sure. Uh-oh, our advertisement just finished and we didn't really make that much money. That's not particularly good. So we're going to have to find another way of making money, or we are going to have to grab part of that loan back just so we can continue placing rides. Because, of course, the only way we're going to get more people in here is to, well, buy more rides. And we do have 700 people right now, so that's not that bad. We can actually run this marketing campaign again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit more money so we can run it for a little bit longer. Let's see. How much does it cost to ride? No, not that one. How much does it cost to run it for the whole 12 weeks? Because that's what I want to do. $4,200. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit more. I'm going to go up to 5,000. There we go. And we're going to run this thing for 12 weeks. And hopefully that's going to bring in plenty of people and plenty of money because that's kind of what we need. And now since we borrowed the money, I guess I might as well use it. So let's see. Yeah, that only 4 people at a time. Gotta love it, you guys. Gotta love it. I do still see some ugly red umbrellas, which is like, whatever. You know what? Some people do love red, so I guess that's fair enough for them. So I do want to place down this cheesy mouse ride thing. And I think I want to wait until we get enough money, but will we get enough? I think if I place this ride, let's just slow this down. If I place this ride now, with a little bit of loan, I will be able to make more money because people will be like, hey, there is this ride over at this park that I kind of really want to ride. So let's go ahead and place this down. Flip this around a little bit, something like that. And hey, that kind of works. Not bad. All right, there. What? $4,000? I thought this was cheaper. Game, what do you want from me? There we go. Jeez. Absolutely ridiculous, but whatever. There we go. We have that right in now, and hopefully we'll be able. There, more people are coming, you guys. I knew it. As soon as you place more coasters, people are like, hey, that's exactly what I want to go for. And they're just like, well, I guess $20 is worth it. No, I just saw somebody leave. Don't leave, sir. We need you. We need you here to spend more of your money. Oh, it looks like some of the flowers might be dying out or something. I'm not so sure. Well, let's go ahead and start paying off this loan as soon as we can because, of course, I don't want to have any loan. Best value park in the country. What? Are we not charging enough money? I don't think we're charging enough money, you guys. All right, so 25 bucks. It seems like people are still coming in, so hopefully we'll be able to make enough money so we can continue paying off the loan and actually purchase more rides because right now, to me, that's kind of sort of what we need. More rides. I've been looking through the park, and I figured that this area could use a lot of help. All we have over here is this tiny ride that nobody really enjoys much. So let's go ahead and give these guys another ride. Let's see. Ooh, Steel Twister. Vehicle design unavailable. Gotta love whenever that happens. But of course, we cannot afford any of these because these are like $5 billion. So never mind. I would like to pay more of this loan off right now just in case, we can save a little bit of money on the loan interest payments because those are always really high. I also noticed that staff wages are also pretty high, so that might be the case for firing more people. But for now, I want to leave it as is because, of course, if we fire more people, maybe our guests aren't going to be as happy, right? So I'll wait on that. So over here, what do I want to do? Maybe we can add... This, I think, is going to work best in the Russian type area, so I'm going to save that. Maybe here... Oh, a maze? Maybe we can go for a nice maze here. We have the mini maze, and... Oh, this one's slightly more exciting. It's also a little bit more expensive, though. Yeah, I guess this one here, we can change the colors up a little bit. Oh, it's going to blend in way too much there. Never mind, I'll go for the more expensive ones just because it works. We can also go for Crazy Castles, but I'm not going to bother with that. And we do have the money for this, so that works for me. Alright, so I think I want to save this area back here for something else because it's, well, it's pretty expansive. Let's see, where can we place this? Oh, it looks like we don't own... We don't own all the land here. That sucks. Alright, can I just, shove this into this corner here? It looks like I can. And what? Guess they're still being dumb and getting lost or stuck wherever they want because, of course, they're dumb. Oh, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and do something just like, let's scoochy this over here. That works for... Uh-oh, that might not work for me, actually. Oh, boy, we're going to have to move that, you guys, but that's okay. So let's see, we want to go for this one right here, and we're going to take this out, and we're going to turn it around here and dump it down. There we go. Turn that there, and turn it right there. It should be all connected, and it should be good gravy. You know what? Let me just extend that out there. And, of course, we are going to do this kind of sort of the same thing here. Just drop that there. I don't want this to be very long, though, because, of course, if it is, guess what's going to happen? People are going to be queuing here for ages, and that's not what we want. But on the bright side, though, we can accept 64 people into the maze at one time. So let's go ahead and open that up, and that's good for us. All right, let's... Oh! I'll say, yeah, all right, let's pay off more of this loan. Yeah, not right now. Not at all. Do we have this? Nope, it actually ran out. So... with the next chunk of change that we can, perhaps we can run this again. Dodgems! Oh, do I have a plan for Dodgems? I definitely want that to go in this area over here. I want all the basically all sci-fi things to go in this area because it just seems like it should fit. And this is pretty sci-fi. I mean, you might want to ride some space rings to actually be prepared to go into space. And then over here we have the Sputnik commemoration, which makes some kind of sense, right? At least in my mind it makes sense. So I guess we're going to go ahead and grab some more loans just so we can run this thing again. Even though, I mean, we did make plenty of money from it, didn't we? So it does maybe pay itself off in the long run. Fine. We'll run it for a little bit. And we'll also run the cheesy mine one. So let's see. We can go for, I'm going to go for 6 weeks here. If we, okay, we can afford that one. And can we also do cheesy mine for a little bit? Just a little bit. So we can probably do it for 2 weeks. Please and thank you. 2 weeks. Money, money, money. There we go. Whew. Oh boy. Alright, so we're running some marketing campaigns, trying to get more people in here, trying to get more money, and hopefully that's going to work out well for us so we can start policing some more rides. Because of course, the more rides we have, the more likely people are to come to this park. It appears that our advertising efforts have worked. However, I've noticed there's a lot of dirt along this path, which is a little bit confusing since we do have a ton of handymen here. Even though, you know, it clears them off, there's still a ton of them around. So I'm very, very confused as to why that's happening. But there we go. That guy should be cleaning everything up. And also what's confusing is maybe these bins have not been cleared out. Maybe we need more bins. Oh, I just saw someone destroy those. If I only would have caught them, we could have saved these bins. But that just doesn't always happen now, does it? I'm going to place some more bins along the way here just in case it's going to help out with our issues. Because, of course, we don't want to have these kinds of troubles. So at least not too many of these troubles. There we go. So hopefully this guy... Where'd he go? Excuse me, sir. Did I tell you to go away? No, you clean this up. You clean this mess up because right now our park rating is not looking particularly good. It's just like zoop, and that's not good at all. Do we have money? We do have money, so I'm going to go ahead and continue lowering that down because, you know, it's always good to be paying off our debts. And did you clean up this whole path? It looks like you might have, so I guess I'm okay with that. All right, fine. You did a fine job, sir, and more rain, always lovely, because that's how we're going to make more umbrella sales. No wonder, you guys, no wonder there were so many information booths. Of course we're going to make money from them, because there's a trillion rainstorms here. Maybe we could go for like a nice souvenir stall somewhere else, because, of course, we would love to make more money. So let's see what we can do about placing a souvenir stall somewhere along the middle here. We do have another information booth over here. So maybe along the way over here, like this here, right here. There we go. So, of course, it's going to be purple. And our cuddly toy, usually we undercharge for it. So I'm going to try $3 this time. I really hope it's enough. And if not, well, whoops, we wasted the money. And I was about to pay off the loan. God dang it. That's okay, though. We should make this money quickly in no time, especially since, oh, we don't even have a marketing campaign going on. Never mind. I was like, especially since we have that going on. Well, let's go ahead and run it for 2 more weeks, and hopefully we can make back that money and then some. That way we can add more rides, because that's really what I'm looking forward to. We've been kind of sort of stuck at the same amount of guests, and that is not ideal at all, especially since we need to get to 2,000 at some point. So this is looking like we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle by the beginning of year 2. Year 2 is upon us, so let's get to work. I know right now we don't have any money, but that's because I paid off all of our debts again. I know, but hopefully we can make some money this time around. I mean, we already are. There we go. So how much money do we need for the dodgems? Because that's the next thing I want to place. I know we should probably work on some coasters, but I do want to place the Ooh, a motion simulator. That's going to be interesting, but I don't think I want to go for that one just yet. I really want the dodgems. $440. That's actually pretty cheap, but right now we're not exactly making much money, so are we going to get that money? I don't know. I kind of want to go ahead and grab another loan, another big loan, I should say, and go for this again, just because that works super well for us. There we go. And I'm going to pay off as much as we can immediately. That way we can not have to deal with that. Guess we're still getting lost. I'm okay with that, just as long as it doesn't screw us over. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. We're totally good. Right, so now all we need is a little bit of money so we can get this going. And oh boy, ride just broke down. All right, so now we can afford this. Can we place it here? Oh, we can place it there. All right, so let's go ahead and place this guy like right over here. But we can place the entrance somewhere over maybe here. And the exit maybe right there in that corner. All right, so now we're going to need some money for the path, something like that there. Of course, we're going to go for this one here. It's going to be a little bit tricky to get this working, though. So let's do something like that. Like that. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Something like maybe like this. I don't know if it's going to work. All right, there we go. And, ooh, ta-da. Ta-da to me. I mean, almost nice. It's almost what I want it to be. Let's remove that there. We want that to go something like there, and no, not there. Not there either. Oh boy, I'm wasting some money, aren't I? That's okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. I know I probably shouldn't use long queues, but I think this one is... It's okay. In my opinion, it's okay because, you know, Dodgems are always worth waiting for. So there we go. We have another ride and some more money paid off from our massive loan. So we should hopefully get some people riding this thing because, ooh, a compact inverted coaster. Let me see how much we can actually afford because I do want another coaster sometime soon. So we already have the wooden wild mouse. Don't want another one of those. A spinning wild mouse. These do not have scenery, so they're kind of ugly, but that also means that they're pretty inexpensive. Let's pay a little bit of that off again. So we could go for that one, but I don't think I want to do that. A junior roller coaster. Aha. So we can go for the chocolate log. Maybe. It's gonna be about 5,000 bucks. Do we have this already? Vehicle design unavailable. Okay, never mind. Not that at all. Stand-up coaster. We, I mean, maybe this is kind of affordable, but it's still a lot of money, and that's not okay. So stand-up coaster, maybe. TVG, we already have that. Steel twister coaster. I think we already looked at that, didn't we? Compact inverted coaster. Right, so we have El Condor, which doesn't have scenery, but that's okay. And we have the Lobotomizer. Both are fairly inexpensive coasters for what they are. So I will consider them as soon as we pay off our current debts. And gotta make sure that this is still running by the time we take out some more money for those coasters, because of course we need to make the money back so we can, rebuy our marketing campaign. That's really what's important to me. We need to be able to repurchase our marketing campaign. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a big heaping lump of trouble, and that is never good, okay? Alright, so we're about to pay this off. There we go. And now we can go ahead and take that back out just so we can afford a wonderful coaster. But first things first, where the heck are we going to put it? I mean, we have a little bit of room there, but clearly not enough for what we're looking for. Maybe over here, because this is pretty big area. So, stand-up coaster, maybe we go for the Red Baron, because that one's pretty cheap and it's still pretty exciting, right? Red Baron, does it fit back here? Let's see. Ooh, it does. Can we turn it this way though? We cannot. Alright, fine. We can put it towards the back and that should be okay. And we're gonna need 7,000 bucks for that. So let's go ahead and take out a loan of 7,000 bucks just so we can have extra for our paths. Hopefully this works for us. If not, my bad. Too bad, so sad for us. Here we go. Whew. Okay, that's down. Let's go ahead and find the exit. It's over here. Of course it is, because why not? So I'm gonna, let's see, we can probably take it that way, right? And can we afford these paths is also a thing, because things tend to be a little bit more expensive than that. Is not the right path. It's this one? Wait, what? That does not look right at all. Maybe it's because it's like a floating bridge, huh? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right, fine, fair enough. But we're gonna go back a little bit because, of course, I don't. Okay, not pause. There we go. All right, I want to go. What the heck is this? Okay, sure. Whatever. And let's go ahead and take this over here. And can we actually just take this through all the way? We can. Perfect. All right, so I want to take this through all the way there and bring it all the way through here. This is going to cost quite a little bit of money, but this is okay. And as soon as we have enough money, we will continue paying off these loans because, of course, I don't want to do Go Karts. I don't want to have to deal with that. Sorry, I always get excited when it comes to Go Karts. So we're going to have to create a nice little gap here in the hedge so we can actually fit this. So let's start right there, and I suppose we can probably try to grab this guy here and bring it all the way through. I know the red paths are a little bit weird, but it is what it is. And I do want to leave some room here just in case we decide upon adding another ride. Gotta love when we actually spend more money than we wanted to. Alright, can we do that there? No, we cannot. We can actually do that, though, and open this up. Wait, let me make sure that we have everything we can. 2, 5. Works for me. Alright, pop that guy open, and ta-da! We have a brand new coaster. And hopefully this means that more people will be willing to come to our park because we still have this running, and hopefully we can afford that again when time's up for it. But first thing I want to do is I actually want to advertise this ride. So it's called the Red Baron. Oh yes. Let's go ahead and pay a little bit of money to get it running for a little bit longer. Maybe 800. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, so we are crawling upon 1,500 guests. I know that sounds very awkward, but we're getting so close there. I think we could do it, you guys. I really do think we could do this. And especially since we've been able to pay off a little bit of the loan we took out, we're pretty good right now. Okay, we're in a good position to continue on and try to complete the scenario properly in maybe less time. Obviously, we're going to have to keep it up as we go through the last year. But I think we can do this by the end of year 3 for sure. So I've noticed that we have a great deal of people who are running out of cash. So let's slow things down. Oh yeah, we're losing a ton of people. And a lot of people actually need to find the restrooms too. All right, I'm going to take out a loan that I just paid off. We're going to go ahead and place a nice little money machine over here by the entrance. That way they can find it. Let's just place it where the balloon stall was before. That way they can more easily find it, especially if they're, they were looking for balloons. I don't know. Eesh, that's never a good look on us. And we need to place some more restrooms because clearly they're very complaining about that. So let's go for a restroom maybe over in this section over here. That way these little princes and princesses? Oh, jeez. Princes and princesses, there we go, can actually get what they're looking for. Let's place it maybe over here. There we go. Ta-da! A brand new bathroom just for you little whiners. We have one there. We don't need one there. We can probably place one over here as well. So let's see. Restroom for you guys. Let's put it right to there. There we go. Oh, it makes me so upset that these guys just need restrooms everywhere. There's no reason for that at all. But as you can see, we're losing a ton of guests, probably because we don't have too many restrooms. I will take a look at the other complaints, though, just to make sure that we're treating them kindly. Running out of cash, yeah, that's definitely a problem. I think it's fair enough to get money machines in like certain areas that are far removed from other places, because cash is something we're going to need throughout the whole park. So let's go ahead and place another cash machine somewhere over here to make sure that they have enough cash from all the way back here. Litter here is really bad. That's also a pretty big problem, so I think we're going to go ahead and hire a few more staff members here. Let's see, we have 8. I'm going to hire up to 12. That way they can free roam and do whatever it is that they need to do. I know that probably free roaming in such a big park, not the best idea, but I will grab them and drag them around as need be. But yeah, adding 2 more restrooms definitely helped. I do want to add a few more. Let's see, do I see one back here? Not exactly, so I will place one back here as well. Even if there is one, clearly they're a little bit lost. They can't find one, so I'm going to place it somewhere along the way here. Let's see, where can we place this guy? Right over here, even though I don't really see too many people here, but whatever. Just as long as they have that restroom, they should be happy. And for some reason, no, we're still losing a ton of guests. That is never okay. Do you really want to place another one? Yeah, let's just do it. Just because they're kind of cheap, so why not? Let's place it right there, and hopefully that's going to be good enough for these people. Because I don't know what else to do here. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to take care of their needs, but it seems like no matter what I do, it's just never enough. Is there like a lot of destruction or something here that they're... I guess there is a little bit of mess over here, and there aren't really very many bins, so that makes some sense as well. Excuse me, did I just see... Oh, they're watering gardens. I thought they were mowing the lawns. I was like, that is not okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and place some bins. That way, maybe we won't have so much issue with garbage, because garbage is, well, causing us to lose quite a lot of people, and I don't like that ever. So let's go for something like this and something like that. I know we're going to need to place a lot of bins, because this park did not come equipped with bins. Which is pretty sad, actually. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't it? So hopefully, just a little bit like that is going to help. I know that's, not going to change too much. And what makes me super sad, super sad, is that we're running this right now, but we're losing people. So I don't know how else to turn this around. Or it's just going to get turned around because we already did enough. Nice. All right, so the cookies are apparently super cheap. Let's go ahead and raise that price up to $1. And there was some other stuff that... Oh, the drink. Correct. Since there was just one drink stall, I suppose these people are like, hey, you know what? This is actually still pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and raise that price a little bit more. And hopefully we'll get back all the guests that we just lost. Just because apparently we did not have enough bathrooms. That's so ridiculous. But that's just how the game works sometimes, you guys. It's actually pretty sad. But whatever the case, I think we're still going pretty well. We are getting an influx of guests again, thank goodness, which means the money is rolling in. So even though it seems like we might have wasted a week or two of this advertising campaign, eventually it's paying off. So we are very, very close to getting the 1,500 guests that I wanted by the end of year 2. So for year 3, that means we're going to work towards 1,750, and then finally for the last year, we're going to work towards the grand 2K. If it all pans out for us. But we'll have to wait and see in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.